Hello there, Ginger Boy here, and welcome back to the first Descendant. Now, I'm going to put that right there because we have to talk to Dominique at the Fractured Monolith Outpost. So we're going to go ahead and do that, but not much, actually, now that I mentioned that. But it has been a minute since I've recorded something, and that's because I've been a little bit busy editing and rendering everything. I still have to render tomorrow. I still have to edit tomorrow's Stardew Valley video, but I've edited and rendered a great many first Descendant videos. Basically all of them except the last two. So those are just waiting to render now, like as everything else gets edited. But after those first Descendant videos and the videos up until those videos, and in between them, after all those videos are sorted out, they will. I should be almost caught up on all of the missed uploads again because I fell behind in them again. But we're almost all caught up. But oh my goodness me. Right, so what's going on over here? We've got platforms and all these glowing data orbs. Why do we have data orbs all over the place? What's that about? Mr. Dominique, how good? Oh, wait.
Recon squad, reporting.
Hello there, Ms. Dominique. A designated marksman for the 22nd Recon Squad, a recon trooper full of military spirit and a prudent personality with a strong sense of camaraderie. Well, who doesn't love a strong sense of camaraderie? Due to her excellent map reading skills and strategic mindset, she hasn't been heard of in this entire game despite that skill being desperately needed. She has been assigned to a recon squad rather than the regular infantry. Forward base attack plan.
Nice to meet you. My name's Dominic.
Oh, well,
I'm a
thank
scout
you.
Accompanying Blair.
You're also a redhead.
In
Sorry,
order
what?
to get to the Volga's forward base, you have to secure this area first, as it's our main route.
Okay.
There's also a number of important additional tasks to do.
Very well. Direct me to them using beacons,
Blair's
please.
already familiar with this terrain. I'll fill him in on the mission separately.
Lovely.
You'll need to follow the instructions given by the recon squad.
Very well. Are there any names of this recon squad I should pay attention to?
And I are the only ones who survived.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Anyway, good luck.
Wait, so it's just you, then?
Oh, by the way, I heard from Zachary.
Okay.
His troops were hit pretty hard, but I heard you took the enemy to task and helped Zachary get his own back.
I did, indeed.
Thanks
Is
for
he
that.
the...
And Blair, your meal was also very tasty. I feel like I always owe you Descendant something.
Right, yeah, I remember... I vaguely remember
I'll buy
Blair.
you a drink in Albion on behalf of my entire team. I promise.
Oh, very well. Absolutely not,
That's what
ma'am.
you call a death flag right there. Soldiers are superstitious, you know that.
What? A death flag?
And
What, buying
I'll
everyone a
make
drink?
you a pie or something after the war is over. Not even you can top my mother's recipe.
Now that sounds interesting. But...
Keep it up, you joker. Them's fighting words right there.
sounds good.
Ignore the hairball, Dominic.
You're the boring one, Jaber. Now, you know what? That actually sounds like not awful dialogue for starters. We have, first of all, camaraderie is it's there in the description because, sure, why not? There's nothing wrong with character traits being in the description. But then, the character actually says vaguely relatable and interesting, but anyway, but like vaguely, not disgusting things coming out of her mouth. So the cliff. But, again, they just couldn't help themselves. Like, the only people you need to pay attention to are the recon squad, which is the two people you've already met, meaning me and somebody else. So you're like, what was the point in mentioning the recon squad if there's only two people in it that I've already met? You're like, that's not a recon squad, that's two people. Anyway, the cliff. Sure, what we're doing.
Descendant, collect the data from the recon maps.
Ah, I see.
We'll use it to pinpoint the enemy's location.
I can't get up there.
If that data isn't collected quickly, it will be lost.
I see.
You have to hurry.
Uh-huh. Brilliant. I can't get up there. How do I get up there? Wait, no, I will get up there. How do I get up there? Oh, wait a second. No, wait. Oh, damn it. Okay, that thing comes over to me. I didn't see that coming. I mean, this is just like the typical, issue with, all these missions in the game. Collect critical scattered allied data. What's it doing up here? And what value does this data have? Could you not? I mean, I just said could you not, but, go ahead, I guess. And then, but, you're just gonna... This isn't a mission, do you know what I mean? Literally, this is just vaguely moving left to right whenever stuff but why? There you go. Boom. I can hear gunshots. Is that important? No, wait, I need to drop it over here. Boom! Off we go. Done. Yes. There it is. Off you
Confirming
go.
data transfer. I'll analyze the enemy's position and relay it to all operating personnel.
I see. Like, what, the recon squad were observing the enemy from there? That, to me, looks like a main base. Which is weird, because the main base was supposed to be in the White Knight Gulch, so they kept saying that it was a main base, but I guess it was just the main base of the White Knight Gulch, because, I mean, we've got two areas here, right? We're in Hagios, and then we've got the Fortress. Now, I wanna have a final boss fight with Mr. Corell before, on episode 25. So let's get a move on, shall we? Large supply transport point.
We've
Transport
identified
through.
a large-scale Volga supply transport.
Oh, this is new.
Sending the coordinates to your receive now.
Lovely. You mean for once it's not me transporting supplied stuff, it's them.
Our movement to our target. You to break through.
Yeah, I can do that, but could you just not with the audio, please? I'd greatly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, it's weird to be like killing Vulgus again and, you know, not like editing it. You know, I'm actually playing the game again. Oh, wait a minute. No. I forgot. I'm in public. All right, much better. Now you have no weapon, but no. Now I get to just enjoy things at my own pace, and I don't have to worry about the mission completing itself by virtue of another player existing where they don't belong. Okay, no, but seriously though, I'm taking a lot of damage. You guys are going for it. Maybe I need to, either I need to get used to this, the sensitivity again, or I need to do something about the sensitivity. No, you. There you go. Sort all you guys out. Eliminate the enemies in surveillance zone. I need to get a lot better at timing. I was watching. I was saying, you know, while I was editing through them all, I was paying attention to the. Wait a minute. Lovely. Of course, the supplies inside the Vulgus transport thing. Go away, you. Missed. There you go. Wait for it. So, no, you. Wait for it, because I'll just do this. Now go. Boom. There you go. You know, I'm trying to get better at abusing the hell out of these. Wait a minute. Did you just bleed to death on your own? These Vulgars are not built to last, I'll tell you that much. Right, wait for it to do that. Whoa, what earth just happened? I'm not built to last. I am Ajax. Who do you think you are? No. Alright, I don't know what happened then, but I don't know, everything just insta-killed me. I think it was the exploded dudes. But I forgot what I was even in the middle of saying. I hate stun lock enemies. They're the worst thing since cancer. Alright, just, no. Anyway. I can't remember what it was that I was even trying to say a minute ago. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, no, I think get better at, like, abusing the what the name of the ability is, like, supercharged abilities. I forget what they're called, but when the gold bar is filled, target manipulation, cool. What we have to?
Are Kuiper ores secured by the enemy.
Oh, it's just one of the. It's not transfer.
All Kuiper, which has already been exposed to Vulgus energy.
Oh. Here's me thinking it would be like a new and interesting mission, like you said it was going to be. I didn't think it was just going to be your same old boring Kuiper mission. You said transport mission, not this. 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
The point has been secured, and the enemy supply network has been dealt a heavy blow.
Okay, what's this? It's been dealt with. You know what? That's absolutely wonderful news, Miss Dominique. We have Caliber. Lovely. How much do I need to get the thing? I think it's like 500, right? Which means I need to make sure I'm saving up. Well, at the other end of this lovely Vulgus-filled cave, but not anymore, we have the Ruins Modification Base. Sure.
Right. Is everybody ready to turn up the heat?
Oh, absolutely.
This next operation will be a diversion.
While you're attacking here, Blair will clear a path to their front base.
Sounds like a plan. And where exactly is their front base? You'd think I would know this, but like, so I'm basically just out to kill as many Vulgus as possible in order to get their attention is the goal. And you know what? Sounds like a plan. Oh my goodness, they've lined up.
Whip up something with the Vulgus, please.
Absolutely.
They're heading your way.
Oh, you know what? If they're not heading my way, I'm doing something wrong. Alright. You get started. Let me know if you need anything else. Oh my goodness me. Alright, send your not Vahek, Karel, that's his name. There we go, that is his name. Karel created this massive army just for us in one of these cutscenes.
You should exercise caution.
Oh, very well. I mean, you know, they're always larger than expected. How about that? How about we start doing something about that, you know? Just in the name of the democracy of the Senate and the Republic. I don't know, I didn't even think that quote through, I just sort of came out with it. Right, boom. And I think it's about time we did something about this army, because, you know, it was a big army. He made quite the army in order to help him conquer Earth and fulfill his grand designs. And quite frankly, I think it's about time we see if he's got his money's worth.
Watch out for any possible ambushes that may be waiting.
Well, I think I'm on the way to dealing with the ambush, not gonna lie, so, bonk. Absolutely, of course there is. And then we take care of the illusionist. Oh, hang on, I've walked straight into the kill box. There's Vulgus all over the place. If I could just survive for... Oh no, it's literally just you. Okay, hang on. If I just go up here, and I just go... Oh, there we go. There we go. I need to deal with these creatures. And then I can go... Bog. There you go. You know, if I could get some more range on those abilities, that would be absolutely delightful, because range is just great when it comes to abilities like this. I'm just saying, Zachary, are you sure you couldn't have, like, taken these Vulgus out on your own? Because, I mean, not that I mind. You know, I love just killing scores of Vulgus, whether or not it's even particularly important. But, oh, I see there's another one somewhere. But I will just say, they're not exactly... impressing me. You know, they are sort of falling apart by the dozen. Bonk. But, oh, look at that, they spawned in and died. You know what? I think it's about time we recreate that display for all the Vulgus at home. But, wait a minute. Whoa. But, what was I saying to Mr. Zachary? I can't quite remember. But, you know, not that I mind just killing scores of Vulgus, but I get the feeling that you could have just done most of that yourself. No. You are? No. There you go. Get rid of most of you. Then you... No. Okay, there we go. I don't know why you keep doing the ground slam version of that attack. You shouldn't really be doing the ground version of that attack, considering the fact that we're, you know, horizontal doing that. Oh, I guess he just... No, I guess not even the ground version. He just slams... He just slashes down when he does that, which I suppose is fine. I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
Relaying orders. Stop the Descendant. Prove your loyalty and achieve new glory.
Yeah, mate.
Boys, sounds like the Vulgus commander who attacked us. Is that right, Dominic?
Probably.
You would be correct. It's my greatest wish to be rid of that bastard.
Very well, allow me to fulfill that wish. And not just because you're a redhead. Right, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bam, wait for it. I'll tell you what, it might be better if I just did this. Right, I'll tell you what, you chill out for a second, mate, while I'm just busy making you vulnerable. Then we've got these things. Wait a moment. Yeah, don't stand in front of the electricity. Obi-Wan's orders. There you go. Wait for it. Do that again. Wait for it. No. How about I just lay you out, you machinated douchebag? No. Oh, you pushed me in front of that. How good that is for you, but not for me. You pushed me in front of the electricity, and it killed me.
Great work out there.
Why, thank you, ma'am.
Now that we've gained control of this much of the area, I think we can start attacking their base directly.
And why stop there?
I've marked where to regroup. Let's get moving.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get started.
Find some clues on how to access the prime hand.
But where would we look for those clues, Ms. Guide? How's everyone doing? Mr. Blair, aren't you the chef guy?
Ah, I've been waiting.
Yes, there you go. Originally a chef from Albion. Attack approved.
Okay, let's see what we have to do here then. So, we have to locate the phase shift gate that Eamon discovered and analyze it to figure out how it was done.
What is the phase shift
Easy
gate?
enough. Jaber and the guide can do the analysis while the infiltration team fight their way into the base and wreak havoc. I want Dominic on higher ground to get eyes on the base and provide sniper support as necessary.
Aren't you the chef, not the strategist?
I'll head
I mean,
out first.
I agree.
You guys follow me later.
But it's just weird that you're the one coming up with all this. I thought, why don't you just have Dominic say all this? She's the strategist, right? Like, what? I mean, she's like right here as well, you know what I mean? Like, why have the chef lay out the strategy when the strategist is right here? Like, alright, okay, anyway. Infiltrate cargo management zone, I guess. Oh, here we go. Where are we off to? We're just, I think we're in the main Vulgus base. We're already, oh yes we are already. We're literally just, how did we manage to set this camp up right outside the Vulgus main base? Like, wow. You guys are actually like, you guys do damage now. I actually have to like take cover and everything. It's great. Can you guys make more Vulgus like that? I'm almost semi-tempted to sort of like let you guys establish a bit more power and a foothold, just so you know I don't run out of enemies to fight. However, something tells me that you've got that part covered, so I may as well just skip that step and enjoy what we've got. So, boom, open fire, there we go. Then we've got you douchebags. No, I kind of missed, but oh well, I'm just gonna have to do this. There we go. Boom. Alright, there's loot all over the place and I want it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've whoa, what is this thing?
We're off to a good start. We found their cargo. It's an excavated phase shift gate from the cave.
I see. It
We
looks...
need to find out how the Vulgus used this. If there is a Vulgus terminal inside the base, please connect me to it.
How the Vulgus used it? What do you mean how the Vulgus used it? Do we expect that they're not able to use it, or do you just mean what they used it for? Because I mean, I suppose you could have just said that. I don't know what it is. Is it maybe it's just because I've gotten just a ton of videos done and I've made a lot of progress in catching up on stuff and it's put me in a significantly good mood. Maybe, I don't know. But something even in regards to this game, just something's put me in a good mood about it, you know, and I'm like, right, even though it's, you know, unforgivably shit, you know, and it does still, and again, the reason why I'm still here is because A, I'm getting my videos well, and second, it may be unforgivably shit in a lot of ways, but it's still fun to shoot things, for now. But the point I was getting at, so, I don't know what's changed for me about this game, but come on, devs, you've got it in you, I believe in you. You know what I mean? Like you can change this game for the better. It can be good. It can improve. It can get good. It can do things. I believe in you, devs. Come on, you've got this. Got him. That's probably like the most accurate I've been in this game.
You need to seize a security master key and decrypt it.
Very well. Seize the key. Well, it looks like they've left it in the lock.
Once I disable the physical
case.
security, attack the cargo box. Get the key.
Wait, cargo box? What are we doing? Cargo box? Do you know what I was just saying about how, like, I have hope for this game to be good? Yeah, can we just start with me, like, following along with what the hell's going on? Because I feel like I've missed a couple of steps here. A cargo box? What are we after a cargo box for? Destroy! Boom. Alright, what have we got going on? You. Open fire! There we go. Oh, it's one of those I can't shoot and run around with this at the same time. What I can do is do that.
Terminal that can be accessed internally. Wait here.
Very well, you do that. I shall just, you know, wait in the middle of this not heavily fortified Vulgus base. Open fire. Got him. Let me get up here.
The place where we spotted a signal is the point where connection should be possible.
What signal? Wait, did he mention something about a signal a minute ago? Because I may have just not paid attention or something. Oh, it's hacking range, but like I have to be in. It's one of these where I have to be in the circle, but like, game all the enemies. They like I have to go out of range to get to them, you know. At least the thing charges up pretty quickly. Boom, you douchebags. Right, tell you what, you guys blow up. I guess I'll just do this because I can. There you go, get some health from the enemies that were sent in to destroy me. Okay, right, tell you what, mate. There you go.
the phase shift gate.
I'm sorry, start again? I couldn't hear you.
A separate facility where energy is extracted and controlled.
No. There you go.
If that's the case, there's no other option except search the entire base.
Okay, which I can do. There's a lot of Vulgus here that need
Once
to
you've
die.
done everything you need to do, you need to destroy the power source so that Vulgus can no longer use it.
Sounds absolutely great. Why?
I'll mark the location
Wait.
of the power units.
Okay. Oh, why? Thank you. That's incredibly helpful. Wow. I don't know if the game did this on purpose, but all the characters, like all the characters that weren't the strategists, were completely retarded, and now you're making sense. Like, wow, that's weirdly. Like, wow, that's a thing. I need to do something with my inventory. What do you guys want? I'm changing my inventory, you douchebags. I'm busy. Rules to eliminate. Oh, oops. Wait a minute. I'm a bit busy, guys. Just bear with me. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Excellent work.
Oh, cheers. Yeah. Apparently I was on a time limit, which I suppose means I was kind of lucky to do a thing. Right. Aha, yes, that's great. Are there enemies coming upstairs? No, apparently not. I get you, the vulture. Why do I get several of these? Oh, why do I get several of these? I'm lost. All right, what have we got going over here? Broadband fleet beacon. All right.
According to the information found in the terminal, the fleet beacon, which transmits directly to the Vulgus battleships and their comms, is installed here.
It transmits to their comms.
If we match the frequency of the jamming signal to the beacon coming from the cave, Corell's fleet will be unable to receive up-to-date information due to the increase in delay time.
I see. So I didn't catch all of that because I wasn't 100% paying attention. I'm in the middle of a fight.
I don't know how much simpler I can make it.
But who said that?
We can paralyze the entire Vulgus communications for about 48 hours, just like they did to us.
Did they do that to us? Am I being an idiot? When did that happen?
That's the explanation I needed.
Yeah.
I don't like this operation.
Sure.
Let's give them a taste of their own medicine.
Alright. Let me just do exactly that. So, we are going to try and sabotage Vulgus security. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I'm on the verge of spitting at my screen. What do you... No. All of you, absolutely not. I almost don't want to delay... I almost don't want to delay communications because I would rather tell you all exactly where I am, Drax style, and hopefully not die Drax style, which would probably realistically happen actually. But no, how about you die instead? You know, why am I the one dying for you? No.
If we destroy that, the beacon will be exposed.
Brilliant. So I just have to detonate this thing, right? That's how this thing normally works. Vanguard, destroy.
Neutralizes signals using the enemy's shockwave generator.
No, they don't. All right, I'm telling you that. Where the fuck do you think you're running to? No. There. This thing has how much ammo? Oh, hey, how's it going, ladies? Let me just go back up here. You froze me. Who the fuck? No. Go away. There we go. Just dive over him, and then off we just get me back up here. I'll just, I will just, open fire with an LMG and do that. There's not many more fun things to do.
It really is. It's using a principle similar to one for a barrier generator.
What, this thing? Oh, it's just one of these. Oh, this is easy.
There are Vulgus within range.
Are there now?
We'll be able to establish the jamming signal.
Okay, well, we are in the middle of their base. Eliminate the Vulgus? You should have just led with that.
This is the final step.
No, it's not.
I've done this, so there was some trial and error.
Okay, alright, well, you go right ahead. It's trial and error without the consequence for it, so if you want to do some trial and error, you may as well sort it out when you're dealing with these douchebags. There you go, alright.
Any information Corell sends will now be delayed.
Of course.
Good thing I analyzed that jamming signal.
Oh my goodness
See if
me.
we can use this variable to our advantage in the war.
I hope he's not trying to answer a text from any girls, because, oh my goodness, she's got to have some words for him. Neutralize anti-aircraft defensive position. Now this sounds like a brilliant mission.
This is Zachary. The enemy's anti-aircraft fire is making it difficult for Albion transport planes to land.
Why the fuck would you try and do that while it's active? Why don't you just tell me to do that in the first place? Why did you even bother trying?
Anti-air railgun installed at this base. Tell the transport plane pilot to stand by.
Yeah, of course. What?
Descendant, The device that controls the enemy anti-air guns is at the target zone.
Uh-huh.
You'll need to get past the enemy's defense first.
Yeah, don't mind if I do, Ms. Dominique. Why did you guys even try? You know I'm here trying to take out the Vulgus base. Why didn't you just tell me to do that before trying, guys? Who do you think I am? Why would you try and do something like that yourself while there's an anti-aircraft thing? That's just like there are possibly people have died now as a result of that.
Eckert will attempt to neutralize it remotely.
Sounds good. Like, what a needless waste of life.
All this is blocked comms. Looks like we'll have to destroy it ourselves.
Yeah, of course we're gonna destroy ourselves.
It's time for physical action.
What else was the plan? Okay, I don't think you realize which Descendant you're talking to, right? Like, time for physical action. Who do you think you are, you miscreant? All right, let's start making our way up here, shall we? Look at us go. No, I don't like you. Just these enemies in particular. I don't like them. They're obstructive. All right, and they're my most annoying type of enemy because I just don't like enemies that get in my way.
Transmitting to your receive. You have to destroy it. Hurry.
Oh, very well. Are we on that kind of time crunch? All right. We've got Vulgus. Oh, it's Lewis, another one of these. All right, well, let me just get started. Bonk. There you go. Boom. Okay. The miscreants. I don't like them. They get in my way. Okay. All right. There you go. We're getting somewhere. Tracker. Who do you think you are? No. That's it. All right. Wait for it. Everyone group hug. Boom. There you go. Makes my life a lot easier. Wait a minute. Who are you? Okay. Got him. Really? There you go. Sort you out. Open fire! There we go.
One more control unit remaining.
Oh, lovely. Am I just doing the exact same thing twice? Because I can absolutely do that. It's one of my favorite things to do. Look at that. All right, come on. Superhero landing. There you go. We've got... Oh, it literally just is the exact same mission. Open fire! There.
The enemy anti-air artillery has been neutralized.
Good.
Help guide the transport planes to land.
Sure. Alright, you just gonna do that? Eliminate the appeared target, but he hasn't appeared. And I'm about to make him disappear. Alright, let's go on. Where is he? Where's he off to? Where's he gone? Eliminate the appeared... Guys, I'm looking for somebody in particular. He's supposed to have a big health bar. Evidently none of you. I know you're not the Dragon Warrior. None of you! Okay. No.
The forward base is under attack.
Oh. I mean, not wrong.
Descendants are approaching the ruins. We need reinforcements.
Yeah, give me the comms for a second. Yes, please send reinforcements. I'm trying to kill as many folks as possible.
Why does he not reply to our communications? I will send my personal commander here for now. The Descendants must be stopped.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with me. Actually, it had quite a bit to do with me, but you didn't hear that from me. Challenge completed. Machine gun master. Open fire. Yo, if I tap the trigger, it makes a really powerful sounding high caliber sound, and that's the thing that I enjoy doing. There you go. All right. Elite Vanguard. He's here somewhere. Oh, it's you. No. There we go.
Transport plane carrying the heroes is returning to Albion.
The heroes?
Relaying our thanks for your support.
Oh, okay. Very well. You,
The men of the recon squad.
Oh.
We're sending back the bodies of our teammates we were able to recover.
Oh, very well.
Thank you for all your hard work, Zach. I'll make my way back shortly.
Absolutely. Let me know if there are any more bodies you need me to recover, good sir. I'll deal with you guys another time. But for now, I'm just gonna go wander over here, escort the search drone to find passage to ruins. These missions, I don't like them.
There is a way we can track the whereabouts of the phase shift gate.
I see.
I will personally synchronize with the search drone and look for energy traces. The drone that I was connected to will eventually malfunction due to its circuits overloading.
That's delicious.
We have no time to look for another method.
Okay, well.
To use the drone for as long as possible, we must lower its output. This will slow it down, but it protects the drone's circuits for longer.
Does it now? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to remember the things that I already didn't hear you say. So I'm really bad at paying attention sometimes. I admit this. I apologize. Is there any chance you could run that by me again?
The phase shift gate seems
Yes.
to have passed through this area.
Oh, I see. Right, so you're tracking where the phase shift gate's been. Okay. What energy signal is this? Did you say the circuits on the drone will eventually die down? Is that what you said? You said something to that effect. I'm just trying to piece together exactly what it is you did say, instead of trying to make it up as I go along.
Interfering with my search.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean,
All
I
volunteers
want to do that.
obstructing the tracking must be removed.
Of course.
All I can do now is follow the faint traces I can sense.
And why stop at those, Vulgus? You know, it's just, they got miscreants, get rid of them, because those are the crowd control enemies, and, you know, I only like myself as crowd control for this reason. There we go. Alright, first of all, because, see, it's just you that I want to get rid of. In fact, no, it's not just you I want to get rid of. That's a lie. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
This is a large amount of energy.
Is it now? Okay. Very well. Is there anything you need me to do about that information, Miss Guide? Just...
I believe I may know where
Yes.
the energy traces have gone.
Okay.
I will send you the coordinates.
Oh, coordinates, okay.
Prime Hand's ruins. The Vulgus signals are already going crazy.
Are they now?
I was gonna join Zachary. Are you sure you won't need me on support?
Compared to the Vulgus that are gonna swarm the White Knight Gulch and Albion, this is nothing.
I've got all the support I need. And your promise of homemade pie at the end of it all. There's no way I'm dying without a taste of that.
You know what? Sounds like a
Yeah,
plan.
that's a death flag.
That's not a death. Oh, yes.
I'm sure I'll be okay.
And if you're not, you tell us first, Mr. Blair. Miss Guide, we've not heard much of you for a while. Oh my goodness me, is that supposed to be some kind of... What is that big flower facility-looking place?
This is...
Nothing. Within sight of the ruins.
We've detected signs of the quantum energy extracted from the phase shift gate in some electrical equipment. We need to get our hands on that equipment and analyze it to see how the enemy used the quantum energy.
Very well.
Then we should be able to find a way to enter the Prime Hand's ruins.
Okay, so by figuring out how they...
Over here,
Okay.
I'm almost certain it's the right place. The subtle feeling of the iron heart particles. This pain and its familiarity. The inverted iron heart is definitely inside those ruins.
Oh, that's what we're doing here.
But the inversion technology database left by the ancestors is not yet accessible, Descendant.
I see. We need to figure out...
We have no guarantee as to what will happen. Nor do we know whether we will be able to control the inverted iron heart.
Well, if we can't control it, we'll figure
Based
out
on
how
the
to.
data I have collected so far, I will try to come up with as many backup plans as possible.
You do
I
that, Miss
hope that
Guide.
what we do here will give us the power to strike back, Descendant.
Oh no, we have the power to strike back. Now we're just figuring out where.
We can always rely on our arcade somehow if something happens. So we got us this far, right?
No, actually, the arcade...
Unfathomable power. With unfathomable potential, too.
That's what unfathomable means, really.
That's what you call hope, Jaber.
Absolutely. Are you okay, Mr. Blair? You seem quite nervous. Hope. Have you got something you'd like to say, Miss Guide? It would make a welcome change. But disrupt enemy. So we're about to launch. Well, we've already launched an assault on a Vulgus base and basically taken it out. Just no problem. I don't even think I died while I was in that base. But, you know, I died while I was outside of the base, but, you know, who cares about things like that? I need to do an inventory check. Ancient quantum facility. Disrupt enemy operations. Lovely. What are we off to? What are we doing? Disrupt enemy operations. Anything in particular? What are their
Detected
operations?
quantum energy coming from the Vulgus battery.
I see. And where is this
I'll
battery?
send a supply box. Retrieve the battery from the enemy and send it this way.
Oh, very well. Sounds easy enough.
Blair, cover me while I carry out the analysis mission.
Yeah, mate.
What about your turret?
What about your turret?
Besides, we don't have any tactical armored vehicles.
Uh-huh.
So if the enemy swarms us, we don't have the firepower to stop them.
Well, you do have me. Let me know if the Vulgus are on their way.
When it comes to firepower, it's gotta be me.
Well, yeah, you do literally have the firepower. Focus on your mission. Yes, absolutely. Blair, let me know if there are Vulgus surrounding you, and you prefer not to die after you know, waved your death flag. So, yeah. Well, something sounds like it's happening. Oh.
There soon. Be ready.
Oh, very well. Oh, am I just, like, generally defending the area? Oh, no, Vulgus resource storage. Sure. I mean, I suppose I can just get started while we wait for this. So, bonk, and then bonk, and I suppose, yeah, we'll just carry on. earth were all these Vulgars when I was attacking your base? I've destroyed some of your friends. I just hope you're aware of that. Now that, you know, I was just revenge for that, because I'm not gonna lie. It's not exactly the best thought out revenge plan I've ever seen, you know. I could just go watch John Wick again, you know? Here we go. Boom. Who do you think you're shooting at, you douchebag? For a guy called Farseer, you don't see further than your own death, which doesn't really make sense as like an insult, but oh well. Alright, give me you, or, you know, give you, I guess.
The same type of energy as the battery has.
Okay.
Flowing from inside the cave.
Alright, so what, there's another one?
Numerous traps inside the cave, so be careful.
Whoa, I've gone right through, I mean, I just ran right through it and... Okay, I think that might be a bit bugged. Is that not like bugged or something? No. Oh, okay. It has like an activation period before it becomes like fully lethal. Okay.
This space is connected to the Prime Hand's ruins and the power grid.
Well, it does look like it's built by the ancestors. Is that of significance to anything in this guide? Oh, I see. Yes.
Analyzing this type of equipment will be much more efficient for me.
Oh, lovely.
I will try to understand what the Vulcans were up to here.
Yeah, mate. You do that. There we go. Brilliant. Sure. So we've just got all this, I guess. Yeah, it's not up to me to keep you guys out. It's up to you to keep me out.
Eamon
Yes.
energy from the phase shift gate here and overloaded it by sending power to the seal gate. All the power facilities nearby were set up for this purpose.
What, to overload this? Have I understood that right, or have I not understood that right? What's up? Okay. Oh, well, he hasn't achieved the next goal, has he?
Get out now. The enemy's going after the cave.
No, they're trying to blow up the cave, which means that which means that I should probably leave fairly quickly. But you know, I'm not done killing the Vulgars just quite at the moment, so I'm gonna have to just belay that temporarily. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine, and I'm not, you know, dooming humanity to extinction by doing this. But there we go. That takes care of all the enemies. Let me get started. I mean, for a place that looks like that's apparently about to explode, I'm not really hearing many explosions. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of having a pleasant jog getting out of here, you know? Alright, wait for it. Woohoo!
If only I was able to
Yes.
attack, I would not have allowed them to get this far.
Yeah, you were.
However, for all of you, this is your opportunity to earn new body prosthetics and persona.
And persona, you know what? I will introduce them to their new persona. Wait for it. Oh, you smart douchebag. Your shield protected that explosion. Except, you still invite yourself to this battlefield.
Now let's find a way to reactivate the phase shift gate.
Very well. I mean, don't thank me for all the hard work, guide, because I haven't actually given it all just yet. Ruins Guard Facility. Do it.
Descendant, if we use the body of a Legion of Immortality unit,
Okay.
we will be able to gather more of the energy required to reactivate the phase shift gate.
How? Are we gonna like mulch him into biomass or something? Oh, I suppose, yeah, if they're like cyborgs. Yeah, alright.
If we collect their batteries, we will have enough.
Yeah, I mean, I understood that bit. Like, once I understood like how they have energy, I was like, I guess they're cyborgs, they store the power. Fair enough, alright. Excuse me, you mind just... Cheers. Oh, nobody was even really in range for it. Okay, that kind of sucks. Brilliant. Oh, look at that. It's a cyborg battery unit. Oh. Oh, but well, that all sounds brilliant.
The drone that can collect energy will be arriving shortly. Be ready,
It's
Descendant.
way ahead of you, Ms. Guide.
I will identify the volcanoes which have high quantum energy saturation
Oh,
levels.
cheers. Yeah, you do that, and then I just do. It's just another one of these, isn't it?
There is a Vulgus attempting to steal the energy.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure there is, but okay. Let me deal with this guy first because there you go. There you go. I could do with a little bit more health actually. There you go. Done.
I don't
Go.
have enough firepower to
Go.
cover the chamber by myself. Can you take out some enemies from your side?
I can, as a matter of fact, do that. Good sir. Let me just get some health, because I am kind of dying for the moment, so just, you know, bear with me. Okay, there we go. Right, so I will most certainly deplete all of these enemies for you, good sir. Alright, what have we got going on over here? Is it anything interesting? Because, quite frankly, no. Alright, bro. There. Alright. What have we got going on over here? I mean, okay, this kind of reminds me of, you know, a previous episode of the first Descendant where we almost destroyed an Iron Heart, but we didn't. But it was a mission success. Yeah, that was completely weird. I had no idea what was going on there. It was supposed to be. We were supposed to be destroying the Iron Heart, but we clearly didn't destroy it, and they're all like mission success. And I'm like, so were we supposed to destroy it or not? Because you were talking about destroying it, but that's not what happened.
No, I can't tell this is a Descendant or Jaber's turret.
What? Ah, okay, Jaber's turret, probably.
Bad idea. I'll add it to my list of things to develop.
A fire turret? Yeah, but he didn't mention anything about a fire turret. But yeah, I'm surprised you haven't had that idea before now. But yeah, still, yeah, a fire turret. Why not? Right. What have we got going on for ourselves up here? We have yet more Vulgus. Let me just get over. Wait, hang on, guys. Damn it! I didn't quite get you in here. You see how much more fun everything is when you don't have those douchebags like cancelling out all your abilities. Well, that's all these guys down. Oh no, we've got one of them over there. Oh no, we have two of them over there. Wait, so I just do this. And I just go. Nope, I just go. Woohoo! Right. No, where are you going?
Offensive has died down.
Of course it has. No. There we go. The rest of you can get lost.
We should be able to reactivate the phase shift gate.
Of course.
Thank you, Descendant.
Oh, you're very much welcome. We haven't actually done it yet, but let's get started. Tethered energy position. Let's do it.
To reactivate the phase shift gate, we must gather the remaining excess energy. Vulgus know this and are trying to neutralize the energy.
Sure.
We have to completely destroy all devices installed by the Vulgus.
Makes sense. All right, let's go. Just basically destroy the Vulgus and all their technology. Works for me.
However,
yes?
they can be destroyed by firearms.
Oh, can't they?
The only option is to use the enemy's energy neutralizer.
Okay, the audio can just behave itself. Cheers. Oh, one of these Vulgus was apparently dropping the bomb. I didn't even see this bomb appear. Oh, okay.
One not too far away. Sending coordinates.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't even see. I think I was the last time I checked. It still said eliminate the enemies in the camp. I didn't even realize that thing had appeared. I was, I was lagging behind a little bit, you know. Which, you know, means does that mean that I officially can't complain about the game's lag? You know, even though when the audio does a thing.
Quantum energy is gradually
yes.
getting weaker. Hurry.
Is it now? Oh well. Let me just go and deal with that. Wait for it. No, come on now. No, that's the wrong button, but, oh, come on. Oh, I didn't actually do what I wanted to. I was hoping to, like, just knock him off the cliff to his death, but, oh well. I guess we'll just have to settle for shooting him like a normal person. Smash! Oh, come on. Alright.
Too late.
No, we're not. Of course we're not.
I can see the movements of their rain puddle.
Of course. Right, what have we got going on for ourselves? Eliminate the enemies in the surveillance zone, which seems like a really simple objective, except for the fact that I've missed. You may technically have better technology, but oh my goodness, you're fucking hopeless at using it. And you know what? I'll have it instead.
They'll try to repair the energy neutralizing device.
Of course they will. Let me just destroy it.
It's like Aim's hunting appearance.
Has he now?
Careful you don't get bitten.
Sure, I'm sure if he does this, he's gonna break a tooth. Alright? Where is he? Where is he? I'm gonna kill him! No, you've interrupted my attack again. I hate it when they do that. It's just so frustrating. Let me just destroy this douchebag. Could you stop with the stun locks? It's intensely frustrating. You've done that while I'm in a shield. That's... No, stop. Can you not? Can you just fucking not? Like, I'm really unhappy right now. You really... Can you not? Can stun locks just, like, die? Like, can they just die? Like, there you go. The stun lock guy has died. Because, oh my goodness me, they don't deserve to live. Stun locks are the birth of villains. Like, do you like, you know, it's always like the stereotypical villain line of dialogue to say things of that nature, like humans don't deserve to live, that kind of thing, like Megatron says it in the Michael Bay movie. It's such a cheesy villain. Well, I say cheesy. It's such like an obvious villain line that you're meant to just you're just meant to have fun with, and enjoy. That's the kind of thing I say unironically about enemies like Stunlock villains. Of course, we went too late.
There's a minor problem when I tried to activate the phase shift.
Very well. What minor problem is this?
Let's meet at the entrance to the Prime Hands ruins.
Let's do that.
So, this isn't one of those situations where one of us has to remain outside to control the energy, is it?
What do you mean? That sounds really specific.
You're not disagreeing with me.
Control the energy. I mean, what? I'm lost as to the. First of all, that was very specific, but I mean, all right. Anyway, here we go. How are you doing, Mr. Jaber?
All operation units, check comms.
Jaber, Albion's genius mechanical engineer. He is a. Oh wait, no, we've read this. Okay, a small problem.
Because you've hit the nail on the head.
Of course.
As Eamon didn't open the gate through any normal means,
Mm-hmm.
I figured there'd probably be some lingering consequences.
Mm-hmm.
But the gate to access the ruins was more volatile than I anticipated.
Okay.
If we leave it operational, there'll be another quantum pulse explosion, like the one we saw with the abandoned gate of the cave.
Did we see that? I don't remember that.
We have to temporarily stop the energy supply to the gate after the infiltration begins, and reactivate it once the infiltration team completes their operation.
Okay. I
Considering
see.
the number of Vulgus headed this way, there's no way we can control and defend the gate with just one Descendant.
Oh, very well. So,
We
you
need
got...
2 or more Descendants to stay here.
Oh, very well. I'll go into the infiltration
No time
alone.
to waste. Jaber, you operate the gate. I'll cover you.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you
We'll
guys
hold
do
this
that.
place down no matter what. Infiltration team, you guys go and retrieve the Ironheart. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Blair, it won't be smooth sailing for you guys.
You think your job's gonna be any easier?
You say you guys, but it's
Good
you two
luck,
here.
Infiltration team. Guide, you hang in there too.
Oh, absolutely.
I promise we'll return with the Ironheart, no matter what.
And I maintain that promise. However, calling up the Descendant Old Mystery. The reason this mysterious site has been called the Old Mystery for generations is simple. It has been called this since time immortal, long before the era of Apocalypse. After the apocalypse, when the Magisters joined forces with Albion, it was discovered that these unique ruins scattered across Ingris were facilities for the ancestors. Although it is known that the Prime Hands must exist due to the unique patterns emanating from the ruins, no one has ever stepped inside the Old Mystery. Therefore, its interior remains an entirely unknown realm. So the Magisters didn't create the Prime Hands. That's technology left by the ancestors.
Descendant.
Yes.
I have checked the map of the ruins that was sent to your receive.
Okay.
I will guide you to the Prime Hands.
Oh, well, why thank you, Miss Guide.
The map was created during an expedition from a few decades ago,
Uh-huh.
but it's still highly reliable.
Oh, very well. Well, if the place hasn't changed.
Their operation has been made possible through the sacrifices of these early descendants.
Well, we're going to make it a sacrifice, and not just a mere death.
A large number of forces within the ruins.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely?
The Vulgus commander who attacked Blair and the recon squad must be here as well.
Uh-huh, of course. Right. Boom. Let me just do that.
Prepared for sporadic battles.
Very well.
There are also likely to be a number of traps set up to prevent us from advancing.
Well, they're not just going to be set up for the good of their own health, are they? But, thank you for the warning, Miss Guide. So an executor, an elite executor, and then he's transferred his power. And also you've got this weird ball thing that's just, doing what it's doing. Open fire. Lovely. Well, there you go. So that seems to have sorted out a great many of our problems. Not least of all, the illusionist. Because these enemies are just a little bit annoying. Oh, it's an illusionist that requires being shot in the head. Like all Vulcan. Oh, okay, but I can't stun you to shoot you in the head, can I? Okay. Got an illusionist because. Okay, wait, right. Let me just do a little bit of crowd control, get some health, and then shoot you in the face. There you go. Got there in the end. Wasn't that complicated. All right. It's not like it's one of those ice cabal units. Those guys were really annoying. But
According to the
oh well.
In order to activate the prime hands, power must be established throughout the ruins.
Makes sense. They can't run without batteries.
A power facility.
Oh, come on.
I will guide you there.
A power facility. Oh, thank you.
Vulgus have prevented the power facility from being operational. Let's remove the circuit channels and get the power facility up and running, Descendant.
Sounds like a plan, yeah. Turn the power on. I played Black Ops Zombies before. Alright, let's go. I don't want to play Black Ops Zombies now that I've said that. Okay, right. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Boom. May have been a slight waste, but it killed one Vulgus, so no, it wasn't. There you go. Vulgus technology supplies. Boom.
A sizable Vulgus force is headed your way.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
They are trying to prevent you from activating the power supply.
Well, they're not here to say hello. We know that much.
The vermin are awakening the ruins. I think they're after the Ironheart.
Well, that's very observant.
Please, we need reinforcements. Master Aemon.
Hey,
Strange. There's no response. It doesn't make sense.
that's got nothing to do with us.
Should be on Corell's ship. Keep requesting reinforcements.
The
Yeah,
electronic jamming signal installed by Jaber is blocking Vulgus communications.
of course it is. You know, why wouldn't it be?
We have a chance of winning. This operation will work, provided there are no surprises with the inversion process.
Very well. Of course we have a chance of winning. We're still here. Humanity's still alive. That means we still have a chance of winning. You know,
Power to some parts of the ruins, but it has stopped working in other sectors.
lovely.
Clear route. We need to rely on our agility.
Okay.
Move carefully, Descendant.
Very well. Move carefully. Now, you're not speaking my language.
Disrepair. There are likely many sectors that have been abandoned.
I see. Abandoned like what? Sorry, I haven't understood. Anyway, the point I was trying to make, Ms. Guide, is that when it comes to, you know, chances, we're not really that concerned. You know, it's telling someone that is 0% chance of victory. You'll get a couple of people who will, you know, accept their fate and resign to death and all that kind of thing. I mean, but, you know, death isn't quite the thing you have to be afraid of. It's... Well, hang on, let me just, you know, not fall to my death here. Death isn't quite the thing you've got to be afraid of. It's not firing at the enemies trying to kill you, because quite frankly, who on earth gave them the right to live and not you? You know what I mean? Oh, for God's sake, I've got to wait here. Why did you tell me to come over here? I could have just, like, circled around on that thing. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Boom. Whoa. Eliminate the enemies in the surveillance zone, so that's the one. And also, guys, your chances don't go up when you give up, you know? That doesn't usually happen. I mean, if they do, then that's not really giving up, you know what I mean? Like, if your chances go up, if your chances of survival, if your chances of winning a war go up by not winning the war, then it's not really giving up to then take that step to win, you know what I mean? Also, I'm going off on a completely pointless tangent, I am aware of that. Boom, off we go. Aha, wait a minute.
I have proved my loyalty for decades to get these prosthetics and persona.
And where did that bring
But I
you?
will share my persona with anyone
Back
that
to
kills
me.
the Descendant now.
Is it really? It's not really your own persona if you're sharing it with people. Become your clone. Why would you want to be? Why would you? Well, surely you would want to be a clone of someone that's not about to die. You know, like not about. You know, there's not really any Vulgus within your army that's worthy of being a clone, because quite frankly, you're all about to die. You're all just, you know, in the middle of this massive war where you're throwing away your lives for absolutely nothing. Like, you just, what are you, what, you know, you're all desperate to become clones of each other, but none of you are going to do anything different than the people you're getting cloned from. Which means eventually someone's going to make a clone of you, and they are going to suffer the exact same fate that you are suffering the exact same fate of somebody else. You know, it's just going to be, you're just going to keep dying. And quite frankly, I get stronger for it. So don't let me get you down. Alright, where are we off to? Alright, I could do with a slight bit more health, I guess, but quite frankly, I feel like as soon as the Vulgus show up, that problem's going to sort itself out.
We're approaching the zone where the prime hands are located.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting?
Hold on just a little longer.
It's not really holding on that is a requirement at the moment. Okay, no. There we go. Sorts you out. Brilliant. Look at that. We're at fresh health. Come on. There you go. Got him.
The British ammunition release didn't fall on schedule.
Uh-huh.
There's no mention of this in past expedition records.
Oh, I see. Did the other Descendants get this far?
The temperature is rising on zones beyond this partition.
Uh-huh.
The partition is being kept in place so that the ruins can respond to the thermal fatigue.
Uh-huh.
If this temperature change was caused by the radiant heat generated by the inverted energy,
That means that we have to activate inversion to...
when that inverted energy reaches its peak exceeds even my imagination. Humans won't be able to withstand it even for 1 second.
So we don't want to let inversion...
Can you hear what I'm saying?
Sort of, yeah. So we need to stop inversion from being activated here and now, otherwise humanity will literally just cease to exist. Yeah, alright. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll just be up here. Here's me thinking I was trying to defend the place.
Stop the operation. I didn't have enough information.
What do you mean?
Even if we set the inverse calculation of the radiant heat as low as possible, the human body cannot withstand inverted energy. Descendant.
And even if I can't, will that stop it? Occupation in progress. Alright, well let me just chill and survive while guard lowers facility temperature. Okay, yeah, you do that. I'll survive as long as I need to. And then we will stop inversion, and we will stop inversion from... is it going to be like an insta-kill if this does, I think?
Requesting an update on the current state of the operation.
Dangerous.
What
Just...
are you gonna do with that intel? Wouldn't it be faster to just ask them when it'll be over? Damn, that hurts. Pass me some more rounds.
Uh-huh. You
That's
do
the
that?
last magazine. Use it sparingly.
Alright, so we need to hurry up because they're running low on ammo.
I heard the infiltration of the ruins was a success, and the
Not
inverted
yet.
Ironheart has been retrieved.
Who told you that now? Nobody...
How's the operation going? Do you think we have a chance?
Not yet now.
Corell's ships are slowly appearing at the White Knight Gulch. Hopefully we'll hear some good news from the front. Any of them.
Very well. Corell is beginning to launch his
Please
attack.
respond.
Now, I don't know who told you it was successful. We're not done yet. Someone's been lying to you, and if it's Alpha, I'll shoot him. Alright? Because he's either a bad guy or he's just, at this point, willfully ignorant.
I understand your intention now.
What?
I see you've decided to put your faith in hope.
What? Eliminate enemies to reclaim them.
Not only did I lack information regarding the inversion process, I also did not know enough about humankind.
What?
The Descendants.
What?
I support your decision. I will never give up, Descendant.
What? Am I not understanding something here? What is this? What is this? Eliminate the enemies to reclaim the... I don't understand my intention. Am I being a retard? I don't know what's going on here. There you go, sorting him out. Yeah, of course it has.
Increase the spectral laser output to max.
Uh-huh.
Slice up the Descendant.
Oh, you wanna use spectral lasers to destroy me, okay.
This device runs on an external battery.
Uh-huh.
I will display the location of the battery's heat source on your receiver.
Sure. Yeah, so I just have to destroy the batteries to stop the guy slicing me apart. There they are, the prime hands. And we want to, we need to stop inversion, but, you said, I'm a bit lost as to, what that entire conversation was about. Was it inversion that was going to kill us, or was it stopping inversion that was going to kill us? I'm lost as to what that conversation was even happening. I feel like I need to go back and listen to it, because, I don't know, Guide's speech about never giving up, then I'm like, wait, where was the giving up supposed to be? You've lost me. Wait a minute. Oh, really? 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 That's how much damage an explosion does, really? Okay, there you go, sort you guys out. Then we got this douchebag over here. Uh-huh. Destruction target barrier created? Absolutely not. Yeah, eliminate the appeared target.
From the other poultry soldiers I killed.
Yeah, you know, it took you a while to figure that out.
And make a new prosthetic from your body.
Uh-huh. And actually, just...
Please watch over me.
Master Aemon, I don't think he's aware of his situation, which is going to be pretty funny, actually, when he does become aware of your little situation. But I'd just like to point out, good sir, that there actually isn't a great deal different between me and all the other soldiers you killed. And to really explain that, I would have to know them personally. But you see, that right there is why I'm here to kill you, because a great deal of people that deserve to know those soldiers will now never get the chance to, because you killed them. And maybe not you specifically, but you and your kind. And that is, quite frankly, why the Vulgus will be dead before the war is even over. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. I need to, you know, like, get some health. So, yeah, bear with me. I'll be right with you in just a moment, mate. Just, you know, stay there for a second. And then open fire. Uh-huh. Lovely. Uh-huh. There you go. Open fire. I need to get rid of that farseer over there. That's the one. Right, wait for it. Go, because I could use that health. That's the one. Then I run over here and get this. Then I go over here and do this. Alright? That's the one. Uh-huh. That's the one. Okay, there we go. We got somewhere with that. Brilliant. Boom. Open fire. Yeah, good luck trying to fight through that, you douchebags. I'm just gonna shoot. There you go. There's an executor, you know, all sorts of douchebags doing the typical stuff, but you know, you're not really good at doing much here, so I'm just gonna keep opening fire because I can. A shatterer, whatever you're supposed to be. It's a ripper, go away. Executor. You're probably gonna spawn a few more enemies in a moment, so when you do that, I shall just, you know, go and kill them all, so. That's the one. Wait for it. That's really, really, really annoying. Okay, wait for it. Oh, look at that. You just all grouped up into one big ball of shame. There we go. I've killed your allies where they stand. And now, let's finish this. But no, it doesn't end with you. It ends with Karel. And it ends with the last Vulgus. And you are not the last. Alright, let's get started, shall we? I'll collect the loot another time. Ms. Guide, pretty please activate the prime hands.
Descendant. The inverted Ironheart is forcing the dimensional wall to open.
Oh dearie me. That's what it's for. Let's close it.
If this occurs at all of the prime hands, the dimensional balance will collapse completely.
Let's make sure it doesn't then.
The Ironheart must be contained. Watch that. Descendant.
Yes, Miss Guide? How you doing, white bear Willie?
Wait. Your arcade is reacting to the inverted energy.
Well, it's RK. RK is energy. It's doing that for a reason. So let's do a thing. Use the Force, Luke. Come on now, Sir Ajax. All we have to do is...
Energy is being sent somewhere.
Where exactly? Is touch it. Guardians of the Galaxy style.
Descendant. The Ironheart is being absorbed into your subconscious arcade space.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Take heart, Descendant. I am with you.
Why, thank you, Miss Guide.
The remaining energy is at 34%. The dimensional wall is stabilizing. Remaining energy at 21%, 16%. You're almost there.
Well, no reason to stop now. Victory! Look at us go.
Remaining energy at 0%.
It's the red that did it. Look, I'm not feeling up to a high five. I'm just gonna tell you now.
You've done it, Descendant.
Why, thank you.
The Ironheart has been transported to the safest possible location. Into the subconscious space of your arcade, where I first met you.
Why, thank you. Might I ask what is expected to happen if I die?
However, the Ironheart in your subconscious space can be removed only once. If you attempt to embrace this Ironheart again, Your RK will be unable to endure it. This means we have only a single opportunity to convey and destroy the Ironheart.
Very well, then let's make sure we have that opportunity.
Do not worry, Descendant.
What on earth would I worry about?
We will prevail.
Now you're talking my language.
Descendant,
What we got?
are you alright? Are you experiencing any RK irregularities?
No, but even if I would, I expect them to be better next
I
episode.
have something to tell you.
Oh, very well. What does that mean? Well,
I have finally unlocked the secret behind the Ancestors' inversion technology.
very well. I was going to say, tell me how bad it is, Doc. Oh, right, okay. I guess I've got to speak to Ms. Guide in Albion. Ms. Guide in Albion, how goes you? The legacy of inversion?
And thanks to the sacrifice you made,
I didn't.
Descendant, I was also able to access the inversion technology database,
Mm-hmm.
which had been sealed. Inversion was a forbidden technology that reversed the entropy of infinite energy composites like the Ironheart and turned them into antimatter.
Did the ancestors not make the Ironheart?
Inverted Ironheart was intended to be a core element as part of a process to reverse the laws of nature.
Why? What were the ancestors
Anti-particle
doing?
weapons, destruction of the dimensional wall, multi-dimensional space-time connections. I see traces of countless unthinkable plans.
What did they need all this for?
According to the development logs, inversion was created by extremists among the ancestors who were obsessed with using the Ironheart.
What was the Ironheart?
But it seems
Or
the
what is
Vulgus
it?
somehow obtained this inversion technology. I think the ancestors and the Vulgus were connected in some way, long before I was created.
They are the ancestors. They're the
No
extremists.
records as to whether that relationship was one of conflict or cooperation. But there may have been no reason to include that in my files. As you know, I am not here to protect the Ironhearts. I am essentially a track and annihilate program designed to destroy them and everything about them.
Very well.
And through this recent research, I have become more certain of my role and my mission.
Indeed.
Descendant, I have acquired an algorithm to analyze inverted energy and have derived a way to destroy it.
Very well. What is that
The next
way?
step is to try and apply this to our current situation.
But of course.
Although we can only extract the inverted Ironheart from within RK once, theoretically, there may be a faster and more certain way to destroy it than the process we might use for a regular Ironheart if we use the properties of antimatter.
Well, apparently our last process didn't work, so.
Descendant, a wave that I have never previously felt within the void is approaching.
Well, we did just.
It seems a Colossus has been drawn to the inverted energy.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I'm sure we'll hear from Albion soon.
Well, we're in Albion, so how about we just skip that step? Oh, no.
Moving towards the Hagios prime hands at a rapid speed.
Oh, I see.
Classification type: Swamp Walker and Deadly Grave Walker mutation.
Grave Walker mutation. They're mutating?
Commence with the intercept battle.
Come on,
Aren't they-
Mr. Colossus expert. Hagios is Vulgus territory. Can't we just leave it to them?
Well, no, because it'll.
Agree. Right now, we've got bigger things on our minds.
Yeah, but it's not going to stop there.
Entertaining those thoughts can be very dangerous, Jaber.
Well, no, not entertaining the thoughts. No, it's not. Things you must not ignore. I mean, you know, it's just one of those, like, okay, talk to Seneca and Albion. Yeah, let's go do a big boss fight. Hang on.
You ready to undertake a void interdiction?
I am, yes.
I have received reports of your outstanding performance in Hagios, and with our ongoing research into inversion. We believe that swamp walkers were alerted by the inverted energy exposed in Hagios,
Plural?
and began heading toward Ingris's dimension.
Of course.
But they're not only targeting Hagios. They're currently moving toward multiple areas within Ingris.
I see. Well,
What will you do if one of the swamp walkers approaches Albion?
the same thing I'm going to do to the one in Hagios.
Submerge the inverted Ironheart in your arcade. Can you guarantee that they won't be drawn to that energy, Descendant?
No, but I don't believe it's
Cannot always
active.
assume a best-case scenario. That kind of carelessness is how humanity was almost totally annihilated a century
No, it was almost totally annihilated by the Vulgus
You
and
are
Colossi.
humanity's hope, Descendant. You need to be more proactive.
No, you just need to give me better missions, man.
Since Mr. Colossus expert is being so serious about this, looks like we have no choice, Turret Boy.
I believe the data from the Colossus will prove useful.
Useful? For what? Cracking open amorphous materials?
Please, just let her finish.
As Seneca said, the Colossi are moving towards various regions, not just Hagios.
Which they've never been able to do
If
before.
those regions show signs of inverted energy, we may be able to use that for our overall plan.
I see.
To destroy the Ironheart.
Well, that's good news.
Lovely.
Whatever you're planning, we have to do it fast. The White Knight Gulch is still dangerous.
Indeed. Turning crisis into opportunity. Alrighty then. Participate in an intercept battle against Swamp Walker. A Colossus is like a walking swamp. You fucking kidding me right now? It gushes poison in all directions and contaminates all indiscriminately. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I can destroy those when it's frenzied. Right, so because it had one of those things. One of the last guys that I fought, the one that could heal himself, he had one of those. He was just really bullshit about it. So like, I tried shooting them and they just didn't take damage. Like, oh, you're just particular about it. Yeah, you're not really taking damage when I shoot you. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's being a tough level, and then there's doing whatever this is. Oh, there we go. Now it's done something. But I mean, you really were taking your time before that. You know what I mean? Like, oh. I don't know really I don't know what you expect. I mean, even having 4 players wouldn't make this possible to do it. I don't know what you're expecting me to do. Even if I had like 4 players at my current level, this wouldn't be possible to do in 10 minutes. The amount of damage it's taking. Like, this thing is just not taking damage. I don't really know what you expect me to do. Yeah, I mean, sure. No, stop. Stop doing that. That's such... No, stop it. No. I don't care about your shitty dialogue when I've just failed the mission. Stop acting like I've won it. Stop it. Who made this?
That's where we think the Vulgus Fortress is.
Stop it. We know where the Vulgus Fortress is. It's on the bloody map.
Send us the details.
This game, man. No, restart. I don't know what this game's playing at. Who made this game? Like, who made this game? I've abandoned everything that I was doing at the beginning of this. You know, the optimism, the giving the game, you know, charity, pretending like the devs gave a shit. They didn't test any of this. They didn't give a shit. Okay, well, apparently we've gotten some bonus coins, whatever that's about. Yeah, sure, I may as well take that. If I upgrade that could possibly end up being decent, but not against this boss, I doubt it. Right, there it is. There are all of my mods that I've currently got installed, that not all of which are installed right now because, you know, they went over the capacity, but everything is installed. Why do I keep getting more of you? Oh, no, that's the same as before. But stuff's been upgraded. Let's have a look. So it's weak to electric attacks. I can try and accommodate for that in my modules. It's doing some form of damage. I don't know if I'd say that it's enough, but it's doing something. It's doing more than, I think it's doing like twice as much damage as it was before. Like, they don't put effort into these things, man. I'm so close to just like discontinuing. I'm so close to just, as I looked at I don't know why I looked at my laptop's camera, not the camera. I'm so close to just discontinuing this series, man. Like, why am I playing a game with no effort in it? Why am I playing a game that the devs just don't care about? Why am I playing this game? There's just no point. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the next episode. Maybe there'll be one, maybe there won't. Maybe I just need like, I don't know, time off or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for the time being, alrighty then, the time has come for me to depart. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games you'd like to see me play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a splendid full day.
Damn it! Is it done? Come on, please, please, please! No! Are you kidding me? What is that? What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah!